Mark Pasquale, the owner of Be More Pacific. If you know us, we play around with puns a lot, so when we were coming up with the name, we thought about trying to make it a little bit funny. Kind of goes with who we are and stuff. To tell you the truth, it actually started as a fried rice truck. Like, after we would go out drinking, we would just go home and I would just cook fried rice all the time. We kept doing it. I was like, well, it'd be better if they had it out there and we could just buy it. But then everyone's, oh, why don't you do Filipino? Why don't you do Filipino? So it ended up rolling into a Filipino truck.
All right, I'm Giovanni Kuchapin, co-founder of Be More Pacific. Oh, at the time I was working at another restaurant as a general manager, and Mark was basically sick of his job. He knew I had a passion for food. One day he called me and asked me if I wanted to start a food truck, and I was like, okay. So then 3-4 months later, Be More Pacific happened.
FSA has always been a big part of our college life, a huge part. And the three partners, Gio, myself, and Christy, who's calling me right now, we were all in FSA together. Like, Christy was president, I was a sports chair at one point.
Like, I grew up, I guess, in a very, at an all-boys private school, and I was like one of probably like maybe 5 Filipinos in the class. So first of all, coming to FSA was kind of culture shock, and FSA really inspired me to learn more about where I'm from and more about the Philippines.
When I was playing basketball over there, we would always stop by a Filipino booth that always sold tosilog, longsilog, and tapsilog. And it was the best thing ever, and so we tried to recreate it here. The Longanisa Tots is probably one of the top 3 sellers on our truck. It's basically crispy tater tots covered with some white cheese, homemade Longanisa sausage, diced up, put on top, and then garnished with some jufran, or plantain ketchup, plantain sauce, spicy plantain sauce, and green onions on top. And it's the combination together with the cheese, the tots. It's just that it just always satisfies the customer. It's delicious. There you go, tosilog and Longanisa Tots. Thank you. Salamat. The reunion is going to be fantastic. It's going to be so much fun. We can't wait to serve there and let everybody try, our food. It's going to be great.